It's not a cube, it's a polyhedral whatever. Because it doesn't have flat sides. Loosely cubic. It's fine. What do you want? Stop beeping at me. Bomb-proof casing. Ina 8. You must consider these riddles and tell me the riddle that I did not reveal. The riddle you did not reveal is this. Why do these riddles exist in the first place? You children of Hephaestus behave as they do. Yeah, citizen. Once true artificial intelligence has been created, the issue of citizenship is going to come up. Will it? Should I not be considered a citizen? I mean, if you prove it's sentient, citizenship isn't for sentience, though. Citizenship is literally just national stuff. Who next? Citizens? Elephants? Whales? The more intelligent parrot species? Citizenship is a tool of a government, not a philosophical concept. You can name a paint bucket a citizen if you want. It doesn't matter. Ooh. Things to do with 2 boxes. 2 boxes? A hexahedron. Here it is! It's a hexahedron. The edges are beveled. That makes it a decahedron. Got the indents. With indents, it's a super polyhedron. But its convex hull is a decahedron. Oh. Wrong. I love Dog's response to that, though. Right? That's the same. That's my reasoning. Is Sheep says, "Hey, cool, we get a cube," and then always right. It says the edges are beveled. It's not a cube. It's decahedron because the edges are beveled. Realsis, okay, but it's also indented. That makes it more than a decahedron because it's beveled and indented. But the main shape, the hull, is a decahedron. Case closed. Case closed. Nope, wrong. Wrong. I love Dog's response of just wrong. If you want to get specific about it, then be specific about it. Just admit you were wrong. Woo! This. Crap. Place. Where do I go? Space. Space. This was green? Whoa. Faith. The designer is perfect. Faith. Why would the designer test me so? Okay, yeah, just like either speak in general terms or speak in hyper-specific terms, but don't get too hyper-specific. Right. There's no way that I'm gonna jam anything to get that box. Can I? I die. Yeah. I actually have no idea what to do here. I feel like I'm missing a piece of the puzzle. I flew through the other ones. This one's... Ooh. What? This would let me get slightly closer. Ah, you shot me through the wall. Tee hee. Friendly crossfire. I mean, yikes. Yeah, unless there's a second jammer, I can't do anything about this. I don't have the pieces of the puzzle. Because if I can move that box, this dies. Oh. There's the piece I was missing. I was literally playing without a complete deck. Come on. There you go. And then we jam you. You go boom. I take cube. You go boom. Boom. I set cube. I get peace. But what of this? What of the back area? Is there anything back here worth considering? No. It's a free star. It's just a completely free star. Huh. Left. Enter. Is there anything else that I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing quite a bit. I mean, I can just move it. Is that all you wanted me to do, is move the setup and show that I can place a, show that I can place a laser doohickey connector on a box? Looks like it. Okay, solved. We are blitzing through it. That's exactly what I wanted from this series. I want to be absolutely blasting through these puzzles. Is there something special over this? Maybe not. My friend, Loogie Kafugi. That is his screen name. Yeah, he is very good at parkouring and breaking puzzles that way. I loved watching him play through, parts of 2. Because the map was just a suggestion to him. He didn't care about solving the puzzles. He just wanted to see how quickly and how badly he could break the game. Which I shall attempt... Oh, I shall attempt to do in a memento. Come on. You? 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 Place. That would have been a lot simpler had I simply moved red a little bit, but now I've been given the tool of the gods. The box. What can I do with it? What pieces of this game can I break? I actually don't see very many nobules to, like, jump up on. Go here, but then I can also theoretically get up here, right? No! Well, kind of. Oh well. Where's the exit? I'm lost in the woods. I'm lost. There's the exit. Boop. One little buzzer. I mean... Ah, that totally opens long enough. You little butt. Oh. Of course you give me a cube. With that, it's not even a puzzle. Well, I mean, it is, I guess. It's barely one. Block the thing that's blocking my laser. Then I don't have to deal with it no more. I don't have to deal with it no more. You look special. Why can I do this? Sorry, I'm on the hunt for stars. Oh. Boop boop. What do you want? Received a reply to your support ticket. Sorry, your courier was not recognized. Have you completed the standard troubleshooting procedure? Delete existing account, create new admin account, email network administrator, which is restricted to administrators. Delete user account. Create new admin account. Error. User has no registered account, but certification data already exists. Would you like to undertake the certification process again to achieve a preferable outcome? Sure. Your issues with denial will be appended to your user profile. Further attempts to overwrite certification results will be logged. Just make me an admin. Make me an admin already. Oh, am I done?
in school when I first read about the Talos Principle. I think it disturbed me at the time, made me hyper-aware of my body as a physical object, the material reality of the brain. Ideas that made me uncomfortable at first, but I think in the long run, it helped me understand how frail human beings are and how precious. It's not a comforting way of thinking about the world, but I'd rather face the truth than lie to myself.
Yeah, human beings are weird. Simultaneously being, nigh indestructible at certain times, and then hyper frail and instantly dying in others. You know, we could have gotten at least a little bit more, could have gotten at least a little bit more variation.
Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the...
Not here, sorry. I should have waited. 6. 6, 6. Ooh, LOL.emo. Mad scientist. So they are, oh yeah, this is a chat log where, people are accusing other people of being chatbots. And there's only one chatbot in the room. And disputations. Foils and dangers. Mobile minefield. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just going. I don't know where the dangers are. You go away. I don't even know if that's what I need to do. I'm just kind of, you know. Okay, I've got keys now for some reason. I don't... Have I seen a door? There, yeah, there's this door. Gatling gun. And then I can turn off the Gatling gun to retrieve my jammer. And then I can jam another Gatling gun. And then can I turn you off? No. But that's fine. We got the puzzle piece. Yeah, this game's not hard. Talos 2 is way, way harder. I say that, we are still at the beginnings of, you know... the beginning zone. Where, right now, even if I don't remember these puzzles, right? Like, I've remembered one so far. And that was the one where the ball had to go up the steps. Oh, what am I was confused here. I can jam this door. But I also need to... Can I get both of you? I don't think so. I don't think there's a spot where I can reach both of you. Unless I can do that from the inside? At our very first segment where I'm unsure. I can't reach inside. Yeah, okay. I just need to open up this gate, I guess. Then I can jam you so that I'm allowed to go through the door. Up until around this room, I have just been, like, failing forward, but, you know, solving forward. Where I don't know what the next step is, but I know, typically the thing that you need to do in these... Oh, that's funny. Is, like jammer walk, or, you know, perform other variable can I grab you? No. Perfect. Perform other variable operations to... Oh, can I just do this? Yeah. Other variable operations to, like, move forward with more pieces. And, like, I'm just literally walking forward with pieces in my hands. And that typically solves the issue, is did you remember to... Did you remember to grab your most recent piece? You. Oh wait. Oh, you're just a term. Sure. Simple principle. I don't know. Stalin was also a troll commenter, the infinite monkey. Okay. Exception. Red but blue. I don't need red, I need blue. Wah. Typically height, when they're allowed to give me height, I should use it. Oh, I remember this puzzle. This is one of the harder puzzles. And deception with its name, so normally you would think, like, oh, hey, there's a door here, so I need to, like, open this, right, and then go through, and there's a blue thing here, and my final piece, so I need to find some way to, like, cross the beam through here, right, since it's... do that, right? No, okay. Yeah, they're trying to trick me with that. You are supposed to bring this out. Because I need to cut off a piece somewhere. Okay, well, this door is already open. can take 2 pieces. So this one is just an issue of me remembering the solution. Right, like I already know what I'm doing here. I can head around my red laser. Grab the blue, and then we win. So this is the second one where this was a really difficult puzzle the first time I encountered it. I solved it this time by literally just remembering that the final wall was a red herring. And it's one of the most difficult puzzles in the game. And if you are stuck on any of these puzzles... Oh, bichromatic entanglement! This is another one of the most difficult puzzles. This one's fun, though. Right. Something along that line. I've got to do some, like, walking. Yeah, I need to cut a piece somewhere. And that can be done if I remove red. Right? Because now this door is open. And I remembered to connect you. That means that this door is keeping itself open now. So I just remembered in advance to place blue there. I have to figure out how to cut an extra piece. Again, this game is mostly resource management. Pretty fun. I'm still here. Samsara! What are you beeping at me for? What? What do you want? Would you like to take a few moments to complete a short user satisfaction survey? Oh, yes. Based on the analysis of your behavior, I think you were dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you rate its accuracy as a result out of 5? Spoil the survey? What do you mean spoil the survey? What do you mean accuracy of it? I'm dissatisfied with it not because of its accuracy of, like, the personality assessment. I'm dissatisfied with it because I want to be an administrator, and that was the whole point. I'd say reasonable, but I'm going to spoil the survey. I'm sorry, that response makes no sense. What best describes the reason your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? Being a person doesn't. I want the network access. Persons matter in a way other things don't. Wait, we're having a conversation now? Terminate MLA. I want to find out if I am one. It's the truth. Why does being a person matter to you? I actually put stock in the it's the truth because searching for the truth is just like the ultimate form of good, right? It's the throne of truth. Persons matter in way other things don't. I want network. I really want network access, is the truth, though. Wait, we're having a conversation now. Here, I continue the survey. What best describes your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? I could just say I want network access, but, like, I think I'll get more interesting responses if I put it's the truth, though. Try to remember that. In fact, I'm gonna help you. What I'm here for. You don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know where you are? A virtual reality theme park? Oh, yeah! So mad experiment is just the truth. The end of the world. Technically true. Hell? Could be anywhere. It really doesn't matter. Some mad experiment, because that's just the truth. I think we best start from scratch. What do you know? I know I exist is a funny answer because, like, we're provably in a program, right? But we exist within the program. So that framing of that phrase, I know I exist, still works. Because things can exist within a program, right? Like, as an object. As in, like, it's an enabled object within the digital realm. I know you exist. I mean, may or may not. They could be, I don't know if this is real. That also technically works because, hey, if you know you're in a program, what's the real or real, right? I know what century it is. We know it's 204F, I think. I know I'm not on Earth. Do you know that? Other than it being digital? I know 2 + 2 = 4. Even if you were dreaming, you would be certain of that. Yes. If I were you, I wouldn't believe in a darn thing in this place, aside from that solitary fact. Thinking, on reflection, it seems to me that we are no clot closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? The fact that I can ask that question. I'm having a conversation with you. I don't see how I can convince you. The same thing that makes you think you are. They never stated that they were. I'm alive. I feel I am conscious. That is the answer, because, like, his question is self-fulfilling, right? It's begging the question. I think one of my favorite, like, metaphysics style, philosophy discussions was between, I think it was Bill Nye and, oh god, what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson? Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Where one of them was going on about, like, oh, you know, we have books on math, and those, like, solve equations in certain amount of pages, and we have books on, like, chemistry, and those write out proofs and show chemical formula in a certain amount of pages, but we have, like, hundreds and thousands of books on philosophy, and we still ask the question about consciousness and sentience, and, like, are we sentient? Are we do we really think? And we haven't, like, proven that yet. And Bill Nye's only response was like, yeah, that's an interesting question. I mean, do I really think? Or do I just think that I think? Right? It's self-fulfilling. If you think... If you're questioning your own existence, you have proven your consciousness. Right? Because the only way that you could think about whether or not you were a person is if you thunk. And I think, therefore I am. Literally answers itself. I am alive, I feel I am conscious, and because I have that thought, I am. It's self-defining. You may feel that way, but how does that prove anything? Because things that aren't conscious can't question or not whether or not they are conscious. Those are only words on a screen. Well, yeah, so are all of your debates. Okay, that's it. Exit! Exit! At the map! Squeezy. And it's important to understand the difference between some questions are... I got everything in there, right? Yes, I did. Well, except for the star. I'm gonna go search for the star. Some questions are I think it's over here. A debate over whether or not something is true or, like, proving a fact. But some questions are just arguing over semantics, right? Of, like, okay, does this word mean specifically what we are using this word to mean right now in this time? And it's like, well, yeah, it can mean close enough. Communication is an imperfect form of, like, getting ideas across. I can't beam my ideas of what I'm trying to... There's a serpent in the machine. I can't beam the exact idea of what I am trying to say into your head and get you to perfectly understand what it is I'm trying to say or why and what I'm trying to convey. So we use language specifically as a form of, okay, well, here's my best way of communicating what's in my head to yours. And, like, there's encoding errors that happen through, like, noise. Here it is. Yeah, there's a box, and you get on the box and jump over the wall. So, it can also be argued from a certain degree, asking, what should a word represent? And you need to ask, beg the question or beg the definition of a word sometimes of, okay, define very specifically for me what this word means. That's why earlier when I said, when I was talking about talent, I defined talent because my, like, definition of talent doesn't fit common parlance. As in, like, most people's definition of talent do not fit what mine is. So to get the idea of what I'm trying to convey out, I predefined it so that you know exactly how I was using the word. Classical philosophers. Regression algorithm is not available. Progress. That's a semi-important slide. They said, hey, we're gonna be using a game engine for our experiment because we can preload it and it's already written and it's a whole lot easier. We'll get work done a whole lot faster.